Welcome in, Yellow Jackets, to another Tech Talks presented by EGP Document Solutions. I'm Andy Demetra, and can you feel the basketball in the air? Yes, Georgia Tech basketball on deck next week. The men tip off their season Wednesday night versus West Georgia. And here to join us to talk more about it, your forward for Georgia Tech basketball, Kowacie Reeves. Kowacie, good to see you again. How are you?
Good, man. Good to see you too. How you doing?
Doing well. Have you started to sense that mood shift now in practice? We know that it can be very tedious, very monotonous in preseason, but knowing that you are less than a week away from getting this season tipped off, how has that mood started to change inside the Zelnak practice facility?
Definitely, man. Practices are, more and more competitive, and just the overall spirit of the team. We're just eager to get out there and be able to compete again.
You were one of the newcomers last year. Now, your second season with the program, a senior and the leader. Have you felt your role starting to change now where you need to be that everyday guy for Georgia Tech to make sure that this becomes the best version of Georgia Tech basketball?
Yes, sir. Yeah, like you said, my role has, changed a little bit as far as leadership goes. Guys look for me for, on court, off court advice. So, yeah, I've been trying to, immerse myself in that and really try to, help in any way I can because it's only one common goal. It's not, all the superficial stuff is out the window. Now it's just time to win in advance.
Yeah, win in advance, and it begins with game one versus West Georgia. Again, that's a 7:30 p.m. tip-off next Wednesday at McCamus Pavilion. McCamus, of course, was the scene of a lot of scintillating moments last year. Wins over ranked teams like Mississippi State, Duke, and North Carolina. Your first year getting a taste of that atmosphere, Kowacie, what was that like, and what did that crowd support mean to you and the rest of the Yellow Jackets?
It was beautiful, and more so, I just was happy to see how the guys were able to, experience those moments because I had been a part of some top 25, number one, number two, type victories before. But, just to see the younger guys as freshmen, experience that, like Nate by game winners and games like that, like it just was beautiful. And then also, it was just beautiful to experience that at a, university. So the fans were able to, uh, they were able to experience that as well, storming the court and things of that nature. So it was really fun.
You had some very poignant and eloquent comments at ACC tip-off, Kowacie, about your head coach, Damon Stoudamire. A head coach is about more than just X's and O's and unlocking your potential as a basketball player. As a person, though, why has Damon Stoudamire been so meaningful to you in your year plus together?
Yeah. So just in simple terms, I know that like when I leave, when I graduate this year, wherever I end up at, I can still pick up the phone and call coach. That's first and foremost. Just having a relationship like that, where it's not, superficial, and you're not just like a mere chess piece that he's moving around and he's not really humanizing you. That was, my whole thing, and that still is my whole thing, and forever will be. I'm just so appreciative of how he's treated, all of us as a collective whole and humanizing us. And like when they say players coach, that's a real thing, and you can just see the impact in myself as far as how I conduct myself on the court. But you can start seeing it in certain teammates. He's patient with guys, right? He tries to get to know them, what their interest is, what their tendencies are off the court as human beings, and that humanization aspect is always going to mean the world to me because at the end of the day, I know most of us will not be playing basketball until we're 40, late 30s years old. So just being able to have somebody you can talk to, regardless if the ball is bouncing, that's just beautiful. And the whole staff reflects that, and they take upon that characteristic. So I really like that.
Yeah, well said. Kowacie, you're one of three returning starters on this Georgia Tech team as the fans get set to fill the seats at McCamus for another year. Again, the tip-off Wednesday versus West Georgia. What do you want Yellow Jacket fans to know about this team? What has you so excited to be a part of it?
Well, just know this team has a lot of veteran leadership, and with veteran leadership, our expectation is to no doubt make the tournament. Like we have to, that's the common goal. And it starts, like you said, with game one and just having the discipline. And like you said, having and being appreciative of the support that we're getting. So I appreciate all the fans for coming out, for supporting, for watching on TV on ACC Network. But it starts, that's what I want them to know about the team, though, that we have a lot of veteran guys and our younger guys, they're gonna take us there, as far as the X's and O's go with Bai and Nate. But we have a strong core that really believes in coach and is bought into this program and winning games.
All right, Tech fans, you got your orders from Kowacie. Rest up this weekend, and we'll see you at McCamish on Wednesday for the season opener for your Georgia Tech men's basketball team versus West Georgia. Kowacie Reeves, thanks for joining us here on Tech Talks presented by EGP Document Solutions.
Yes, sir. Thank you.